For Your Money is brought to you by NelsonCorp Wealth Management.
It's now time for Your Money. We're joined by David Nelson, CEO of NelsonCorp Wealth Management. Welcome back, David.
Thanks, Brady. I appreciate it very much.
So we often hear about the business cycle being in different stages. Explain to us what the business cycle is and how we know which stage we're in.
Well, absolutely. The business cycle is kind of like the economy's heartbeat. It typically moves through 4 different stages: expansion, the peak, contraction, and then the trough. And to understand where we are as far as in that cycle, what we like to do is we basically put 3 different tools together as far as to come up with an answer to this. And the chart I brought along today is a great visual. It's showing a couple different numbers here, and the white line is looking at the yield curve. The red line is looking at the unemployment rate, and then the blue line represents consumers' expectations. And when we combine these 3 indicators, they do a pretty good job of telling us as far as the economy and where it's heading next. And today what we're seeing here are signs suggesting that the current cycle is getting long in the tooth, and that may be about to turn, and that's certainly something that individuals should be aware of.
Yeah, so what does this mean for viewers' investments?
Well, we could be approaching, there's no certainty to this, but we could be approaching a turning point, and that turning point, oftentimes they can come rather quickly, a lot quicker than what people perceive. But it's certainly worth understanding as far as what you have today, as far as in your portfolio, how it could be impacted as far as when this eventually does turn, and what it's going to mean as far as to your pocketbook. So pay attention today. This is a really important time. We could be at a very important turning point coming very soon.
Some great advice there, David. As always, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
If you missed any of our discussion, we'll make it available for you on ourquadcities.com.